Deadpool was a hilarious, funny movie. This is one of the superheroes of the year. This, like the superhero movies of the year because of the theme. I feel like this is a superhero theme. We're getting like so many superhero movies. So I've already completed watching. Let's see, well, what did I watch before Deadpool? I think there was a superhero movie that came out before Deadpool that I saw. All I remember was Ant-Man and Avengers 2. But that was last year's stuff, and this year is totally different. And so next up, there's going to be the X-Men Apocalypse. And so Deadpool is pretty much has a link to the Marvel X-Men series because Wolverine was mentioned as Pulverine, and then there is a funny action figure showing Deadpool himself with no if you haven't seen X-Men Origins, you'll see like the Deadpool with the mouth shut, and he has like he looks like Baraka from Mortal Kombat. That's a different Deadpool. I like this Deadpool a lot better because he's hilariously funny, and he's got a lot of comedic jokes. So the story basically is about him finding out he's living an okay life. He ends up dating a hooker, and they end up falling in love. And, they bang every season, and then all of a sudden, Christmas comes, will you marry me? So, they ended up getting married, supposedly. They were supposedly getting married. But then he finds out, he just randomly passes out. Then they went into the nurse, get it checked, and then they find out that he has, a few tumors. One in his head, one in his pancreas, one in his liver, one in his heart. He had tumors almost everywhere. He had cancer almost everywhere. And then they found this guy. This guy came by at the bar. So, he was just going to go drink his way out. He found this guy at the bar who says he can cure him from cancer. So, but it made him ugly. So, being able to be cured from cancer, it made him actually immortal. Made him basically like Wolverine. He can regenerate at pretty much, I don't know if it's the same pace, but in the movie it kind of looked like he regenerated pretty slowly. Because when he chopped his own hand off, it was regenerating really, really, really slow, and it looked like a baby. So it was funny how it regenerated. So yeah, this movie was pretty hilarious overall. It has to be one of my top movies of the year, hands down. Next up, I'm gonna watch X-Men Apocalypse, and then either I don't know which comes out before Batman vs Superman comes out first, between one of those two movies, or Suicide Squad, because I'm also excited for those movies as well. And then that's pretty much it for this video. I'm giving this movie 10 out of 10 overall. He ends up finding this guy named Francis. Kill a Girl mentions a guy named Francis because her real name is also Francis. And she was talking about, Deadpool's my main squeeze. That is hilarious. So yeah, Deadpool, it was hilarious. There are so many funny jokes in it. Like this is weird. He blew like $248 on this hooker, right? Like he blew up like a lot of money on her. And instead of, bang bang, they ended up playing bowling. Like they went to the arcade, he just wanted to have some time. Well, let's just say that time ended up being, free time eventually. But then also his friend is hilarious. Deadpool's friend, he was like, "You look like an avocado that had sex with an old avocado, hard." And then Deadpool was like, "Yeah, thank you." So I don't know how this is gonna work. I mean, let's see, Deadpool. If he's connected with the X-Men series, is this a totally different Deadpool then? Did they have to erase the old Deadpool from X-Men Origins and then keep this Deadpool? Because I don't get how the story goes between those two, between the X-Men Deadpool. So I think there's two Deadpools. If that's how it works, I don't know. That'd be cool. And yeah, I don't know what else I can say about this movie because it was a pretty good movie overall. I can tell you that. I'd say I'd recommend watching it full price in theaters, 3D actually. I didn't even watch it in 3D, but I think this would be a good 3D movie. And but go ahead, drop me a like, subscribe. This is JJ Di Uchiha, and have a great wonderful, experienced day.